So in this video, we're going to look at the percent equation. And so the percent equation is used in lots of applications. Basically, the percent equation says that if we multiply the percent times the base, that equals the amount. So the percent times the base equals the amount, and the percent is going to have to be written in decimal form. So example 4, you've undoubtedly seen these kinds of problems before in your academic experience. So this is really just a purpose for a quick review. So what number is 80% of 55? So this is a problem that we're going to solve by using the percent equation. Okay, so the amount means the part out of 100. So the part out of 100, that's going to equal the percent times the base. Okay, so basically this is going to give us the equivalent out of 100. So what number is 80% of 55? Well, the what number is what we're looking for. So what number, call that x, is equals 80% of means times 55. So what number is 80% of 55? Now to solve that, we're going to change the 80% to decimal form. So 80%, if I divide 80 by 100, that would be 0.80, and then times 55. So x is going to equal 0.80 times 55. So if I pull in my calculator, 0.80 times 55 is 44. So 44 is 80% of 55. So this is one type of percent problem. In this percent problem, we are looking for the amount. So again, what we're saying is 44 out of 55 is equivalent to 80 out of 100. It's equivalent to 80%. Now, in part B, 49 is what percent of 125? Well, so 49 equals what percent of 125? So in this case, it's the percent that we're looking for. So to find the percent, I'm going to divide both sides of this equation by 125. I'm going to come over here. So x is going to equal whatever 49 divided by 125 is. So if I pull my calculator back in, 49 divided by 125 is 0.392. So that equals 0.392, but we want that as a percent, and currently this is in decimal form, so this would be 39.2%. Again, if I multiply 0.392 times 100%, then the decimal point would move 2 places to the right, putting the decimal point between the 9 and the 2, and then we add the percent sign. So 49 is 39.2% of 125. So again, if I take 49 out of 125, that's equivalent to 39.2 out of 100. Part C, 72 is 15% of what number? 72 is 15% of, which means times, what number? So this time we're looking for the base number, x. So I'm going to begin by writing 15% in decimal form. So 72 equals 0.15 times x. Again, just changing the 15% into decimal form. The decimal point is going to move 2 places to the left when we divide by 100%. So to solve for x in this case, I'm going to divide both sides by 0.15. We'll write that over here to the side. So 72 divided by 0.15 is 480. So x equals 480. That is our base amount. So 72 out of 480 is equivalent to 15%. In other words, it's equivalent to 15 out of 100. So we can use this percent equation idea to solve different percent kind of application problems. So in example 5 and example 6, we have a couple of applications of percents. So we have a couple of percent problems, and we can solve those by using our percent equation. So example 5. As part of a healthy diet, Barbara keeps her fat consumption to 20% of her daily calories. If Barbara consumes 1,800 calories in a day, how many of her calories are from fat? So in this particular case, what we're looking for is how many of her daily calories comes from fat. And we know that her fat consumption is 20% of her daily calories, and we know that her daily calories is 1,800. So what we're given here is the base amount. The 1,800 is the base. So that's the 1,800 calories is her base. That's her base diet. And we know the percent is 20%. And we're looking for the amount of her calories that are fat. So I figure out the base, I know the percent, and I'm just looking for the amount. So if I take the percent times the base, that gives me the amount. Okay. So the amount of calories, which is what I'm looking for, X, is going to equal 20% of 1,800. So again, 20%, if I write that as a decimal, is going to be 0.20. So I'm taking 0.20 times 1,800. If I pull in my calculator, 0.20 times 1,800, that is 360. So 360 of Barbara's 1,800 calories are from fat. So the answer to the problem, how many of Barbara's calories are from fat? 360 of her calories are from fat. Let's look at example 6 on this video, and then we'll end this video and continue on a new video for the remainder. Example 6. Suppose that 53% of students enrolled at a college are male. How many total students are enrolled at the college if there are 4,293 males enrolled? So what we're given in this particular case is we're given the percent. So we know the percent is 53%. And we know that we have 4,200 males enrolled in the college. So that's the amount of males. That's the part. Okay. So our amount for this problem is 4,293. What we are looking for in this problem is the base. How many total students are enrolled at the college? So we're given the amount or the part, we're given the percent, we're looking for the whole or the base. So filling that in my percent equation, I'm looking at 53% of what total is equal to the 4,293 males. So if I solve that, 53% would be 0.53 as a decimal. So I have 0.53 times x equals 4,293. So to solve, I'm going to divide both sides by 0.53. So x is going to equal 4,293 divided by 0.53. And so that is 8,100. So there are 8,100 total students at this college. So the answer to our question, there are 8,100 total students at the college. 4,293 of them are male, which is 53% of the total number of students. So again, let's conclude this video and pick up with our next video.